Hello guys, I have a new menu for my homemade preparation. I'm just using right now as a stuffed green peppers, and I'm not using the bell peppers. I'm just using this one, guys, the Harigard. So I'm just doing right now already clean, and I just have to take it out on in the middle, and I'll put here my chicken wings. Like I have already a ginger. I'll mix it together here. Ginger chop, water chestnut chop, and what they call this, carrots a little bit. Yes, and this is it. And I'm just having to use that one. Have 2 tablespoons for the corn flour, and also, guys, I forgot, I have also a dried heavy shrimp, and chop also the mince, and 200 grams of pork mince. But I've just only I am the one who chop it, because my employer doesn't want to allow me to buy already mixed, grind in the market or in the grocery stores. So they don't like that. So what I'm having supposed to do as a housemaid, they're requesting to use by own chopping on the board. Just have to waiting for her, so I just have to blanch this one. I'm just making today as a noodle soup, so we don't need to have to boil from there. I just have to the textures that I haven't through is the same way. I'm just using to blanch and then wash in a cold water. As a matter of fact, we are gonna having to loosen, yeah, and then wash it. The only thing to do is to, if you are, because the noodles is already, this is for my lunch today, and the rice noodle is already cooked, and the only thing to do, the way is to have to loosen. So it might have been had to just blanching a while and then throw it the hot water and then wash. Yeah. Oh, it's hot. If you're at home, if you don't have any helper at home, you can have to provide by your own self, and you have to do as a good preparation for at home. It is very nice to eat as a homemade product than to the restaurant. I'm correct. And I use this a thin slice of pork fillet for my noodle soup, and 2 pieces of a slice of ginger. Yeah, guys, this is the only way that I have been, you know. If you don't like to eat the ginger, you just do that. Ginger is so one also the medicine that the scientists mix it together, you know. Now I'll so many viruses around the world. So okay, you try. You see, guys. Now, okay, prepare this. And for anything else, this is also the vegetables that I have to mix together. And also marinate the thin slice of pork fillet with a little bit soy sauce and 1 tablespoon of celery, so that the meat we put together there just only a seconds, and then the meat is very soft. You know, that's why we need to put a little bit celery and salt. So before we have to start that one, we need to put it outside. It came from the refrigerator, and now I have to mix. Continue. 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Yeah, because there is a salt and sugar. The sugar is 1/2 teaspoon, but I don't have a 1/2 teaspoon. This is 1, and then I use just only half. Yeah. Just have to return it. And 1/2 also teaspoon for the salt. You see that? Not full, because there is a round. Okay. This one is already done. And put it back together here. And the rice wine. I use the pearl rubber braids from Sichuan rice. Chow. Just min chow. Yeah, 1 tablespoon, guys. Just only. Yeah. I just needed to have to use the hand wipes. We have to prepare our healthy benefits for food safety and hygiene. So we used to mix up this, guys, as like this. You see? And anyway, I have 1 bowl of chicken broth for this afternoon. I make a sauce for when we are using to fry this one, guys. We need to have to fry. Just have to make it in a halfway, and then if I'm gonna serve is I need to cut in half and then serve. You know. I don't know if it is already. If tasty or not, maybe some added a little bit salt. Yeah, because later on the soy sauce, there is already a soy sauce and sesame oil, and the sauce is adding also they call the cornstarch, celery, yeah, and then mix it together. I think I hope they will not be folding. This is the first time I have to use this recipe. Stop green hairy guard. It's not a paper. But I didn't have to use some of them, guys. What they call this glutamate, because my boss is having a disease from, like, it's a diabetic and very high cholesterol. So I didn't have to use glutamate. I'm use only the cornstarch. And then they said 1 teaspoon of sugar, but I didn't have to use it because just only 1 teaspoon is enough. I have to taste it. Yeah, good. There is already the taste. So, well, I'm gonna have to next to do is to have to put it inside from the vegetables, the heavy guard. Oh, I forgot. I'm using, instead of onion, I'm using the shallot. Because the shallot is smells good, onion, the one that we are gonna having to, and then also chop. This is only the ginger. Actually, the recipe doesn't have to use ginger, but when my boss just tells me that if we have to use the meat, it needs to have to get the smells, you know, to take out the smell. So I'm just using a little bit chop of ginger, just my own self, ginger, and number 2 is shallot chop also, and number 3 is carrots. Instead of bamboo shoot, I use the carrots because we don't have a stock for the bamboo shoot in the grocery store. So we don't have I didn't have to buy in preservatives in the wet market because my employer is a good chef cook. He is a doctor, so he knows what I am preparing if they are gonna having to eat, and he knows what kind of products that I have to mix it. So I cannot lie. So yeah, guys, and carrots, remember guys, carrots chop, ginger chop, and water chestnut chop ready for, and shallot. Yeah, this is the only way that I have them through. And now, before we have to end up, oh, I need to get some while having for us here. Funny to have to make a good stuff to eat. Hi. And when we are gonna having to, reminders guys, if you are stir frying this one, later on we just put a little bit slurry here so that they will not be able to falling. And that's the methods that I have been followed. And it depends on you. If you want to decorate, just wish onion, make it a flower to serve. But I didn't have to use that. It because when I'm just using that before, I'm just using the steam. And my boss said, Maria, we're not in the restaurant. So what I have been through is to stop that. Yeah. Let's have a real talk. You see, and see to it today. This is the supper, so I'm just early to make this one. I use 3 pieces of hairy guard. You see? It's a pretty. I need to have to platform later on if I'm gonna have to put some adding cornstarch as slurry on the top before I have to fry. Just only 2 pieces, yeah. Let's have to check it out if it is. I just have to take out some bulky so that they will be have the platform. Because today we need to have to flip up, so it needs to have to be platform. Yeah, something like that is so pretty, right? So, and yeah, some bulky will having to take it out. Yes. You know, Karen, this one is love to eat as a minced pork, something like that. He loves too much, you know. And I don't want to make always for the one that favorite from came from the lotus root. It's very difficult to use that, and we are chopping and chopping. We have to make like as otherwise chop means. So he loved too much that one. The only way that Chinese, you know, they love us work hard from the housemaid, and they love to eat, and doesn't have to say thank you, Maria. Gonna happen, have fun for my work. Doesn't have appreciated. You see that? Ooh, okay. I need to be platformed in advance. And tonight, another showing to you from a video how to cook this one. I'm just preparing to, as you know, as a little bit demonstration, preparation. Yeah. Yes. This 200 grams, so it might be have to equals for 3. It depends the size of the hairy guards that you made it. Okay guys, I'm done. You see, just a platform. Yeah. I'm gonna have to show it to you. Yeah, you see, 6 pieces. So tonight, and I have tonight we have to make this one for adding some to make it soften for our what do you call this, hairy guard. So we have to put some slurry, soy sauce, sesame oil, or a little bit salt. So we didn't need to put sugar. I don't like, you know. And bye for now, guys.